first time we came here was during the design process of our system. And I drove by and I said, where do I park? I didn't really catch the parking lot adjacent to the house. I think I drove up, drove back, drove up, drove back, and finally saw this parking lot. But I said, what a fantastic place in such a nice area. So I was really impressed just from the outset of, wow, what's behind those doors?
Yeah, I was actually amazed that he actually had a store here, and I went over there and I got to see stuff that I only read in magazines. So, like the Sonus Faber, Martin Logan, Macintosh. So I was very amazed at the products that he had in-house, the Wilsons and everything.
The first thing you'll notice is that it's a whole old Florida home. You get this at no other facility. I mean, this is different. This is, you feel relaxed. In this place here, you find the worn floors, the floors what are authentic to the house. It's just like you're in your own living room and nothing is put in place or it's just like you would put things in corners, and that's how your room is. So you can imagine that if you reproduce and buy the system what's there, that is exactly what's going to sound in your own house.
If he says to me, it's really, really good, then it's fantastic. He doesn't embellish it. And then that's when I take the leap of faith and I say, I think I'll give it a try, and I bring it in. I live with it for a day or two, and I call him back or I shoot him a text and I say, Ed, it's really, really good.
So he was involved from the beginning, and then in the design of the AB room, including all the, not only the soundproofing, but all the acoustic panels and the cabinets for where the wires. So the thing with Ed is that we had a lot of fun always discussing the different options, and there's always lots of different options to them, and we still do, because I'm never happy. I always want to upgrade something or other. But so we have lots of fun talking about it, but then knowing that it's going to be set up right, and then if anything goes wrong, and just a short text away or a phone call away, and then usually within a day, either Ed or Miguel come over and deal with whatever issue or problem I had.
In fact, today he's still training me, and he's always there. I call him, email him, and a few minutes later, an hour later, I get a call back, and he's always got a good advice and gets me back on track. So they want to get it right, and they'll stick with it. I can't tell you how many hours that they spent tuning this thing in and checking this and redoing that and trying to, they're not happy with it. In fact, I would say their standard for how this theater would have performed audibly exceeds what mine would have been. And that's a pretty good feeling to know that somebody cares maybe even more than you do about how terrific the outcome is.
There's products for all different price range, and Ed kind of covers that. So you can come in here with just your wanting to get into your first audio system, and he got you covered with the best in every single price bracket.